So, good day everyone. I will discuss the security guard force. So, first, we have the Republic Act number 5487. So, the law that governs the organization and operation of private security agencies throughout the Philippines. So, it is otherwise known as the Private Security Agency of the Philippines. So, ito po yung dating batas or na private security. So, that approved siya noong June 30, 1969 and naisabot-asuhan or enacted noong June 21, 1969. So, under law ng PD-11, amended siya for the certain provisions of RA 5487 noong October 3, 1972. So, sa PD-101, na-amend din siya certain provisions of RA 5487 noong January 17, 1973. So, dito sa PD-100, dito na po tinawag na watchman or security guard. Next, ito na po yung bagong batas ngayon, we have the Republic Act 11917. So, this act shall be known as the Private Security Services Industry Act. So, lapsed into law on 30 July 2022 without the signature of the President in accordance with Article 6, Section 27 of the Philippine Constitution. So, ano ba yung bago ngayon? May bago ba? So, sa tulad ng sa RA, may pinagkaiba ba noong RA 5487 sa ngayon? So, tatalakayin po natin yan dito under sa bagong batas na Republic Act number 11917 kung meron na bang pinagbago, no? Or mga nadagdag dito sa bagong batas. So, naisabot na siya noong July 30, 2022. So, the state recognizes the vital role of the private sector in the protection of the people and safeguarding of property as well as the maintenance of peace and order in the country. So, towards this end, the state shall adopt measures to strengthen the regulations of the private security services industry and establish quality standards to ensure competent private security personnel and professionals that complement our law enforcement authorities in preservation of public order in the country. So, to support and protect yung mga security guard natin, of course, all over in the Philippines. So dito, sa RA 11917, ano ba yung mga kailangan nilang kunin na mga other trainings or workshops para sila ay maging ganap na private security personnel. So, ito na po yung bagong tawag sa kanila, we have the PSP or the private security personnel. To ensure na sila ay competent when it comes about the preservation of public order in our country. So, syempre, ang trabaho pa rin ng PSP or the private security personnel, isa po niya is yung the protection of the people and safeguarding especially the property. And, of course, yung in the maintenance of peace and order. So, dito po sa RA 11-11-17, kahit daw cadet o graduate or high school graduate, pwede na mag-apply. And no age limit, basta po, suitable ka pa rin, sa trabaho bilang private security personnel. And of course, mamaya tatalakayin natin mga 20% of the total contract cost ng mga private security personnel. Under RA 11917, tatalakayin natin what are the salient points. So, allowing the private security agency to employ not more than 2,000 private security professionals as compared to RA 5487, which is limited lamang to only 1,000 security personnel. So, dati, sa ating batas, RA 5487, limited lang to 1,000 security personnel. Pero dito, sa RA, ang kinagandahan po, dito sa RA 11197, more than, to employ not more than 2,000 private security professionals. What else? Ito po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na 20% no, na minimum administrative fee that may be charged by the private security agencies to its clients shall not be less than 20% of the total contract cost, subject to adjustment by the Department of Labor and Employment under Section 9. And additional fees shall be charged for the acquisition and maintenance of extraneous tools and equipment used by security operation by the agency are required by the clients and for more continuous deployments of private security personnel in hazardous conditions. So what else? Dito naman sa LESP or yung tinatawag na Licensed Exercise Security Profession of the duly qualified private security personnel shall be valid for a period of 5 years. So medyo nagtagal na, no? So mas maganda kasi medyo matagal. So may 5 years from the date of issuance under the Chapter 3, Section 13. Ano po ba yung LESP? So mamaya itakal natin yung LESP or this Licensed Security or Licensed Exercise Security Profession. Ito po yung mga tao na gusto maging security guard or security training personnel. So medyo matagal na, no? Yung valid, no? Validity, 5 years na. So advantage po yun, no? Sa ating mga security guard. What else? Yung tinatawag na LTO or license to operate. Pag ikaw naman ay gusto mo maging abot tayo ng sarili ng security agency, no? Period of the validity of license to operate for both PSA and PSTA is maximum of 5 years. Also under Section 2, under Chapter 2, Section 7. And under Section 10 of the PSAs, are allowed to possess small arms not exceeding 1 firearm for each personal security personnel to include single post in its employ. So, dati kasi sa batas natin, 1:2, paano ba yung 1:2, no? One service firearm or issued by the agency sa dalawang security guard. So, paano po yung 1:2? Magpapalitan sila by shifting. Pero dito, under ng Section 10, no, allowed to possess small arms not exceeding 1 firearm for each PSP. So, ano may mga small arms na yun? Small firearms. We have the pistol, revolver, rifle, and shotgun. Pero sa shotgun, pwede lang mga 12 gauge. What else? With the possession of firearms, during tour of duty, syempre, wear a proper uniform within a compound of the establishments kung saan nalilin yung scope ng work and what is escorting large amount of cash or valuables. So ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. So before kasi, under ng RA 5487, yung ratio po is 1:2. Ibig sabihin, 1 firearm for every 2 security guard. So ngayon, dito sa RA 11917, no, the private security agencies are allowed to possess small arms not exceeding 1 firearm for each private security personnel. So, mas maganda siya, syempre, no? Para hindi na sila nagpapalitan. Next. No, March 31 naman, 1985, date of the effectivity of rules and regulations implementations under SAR 5487 amended ng PD 1919. Next, we have the private detective. So, any person is not a member of the AFP or PNP but involved in detective work. So, dito naman, yung tinatawag naman na private detective, they are the one who is responsible for gusto nyo search for the information about legal or personal matters or verifying people's background or yung missing persons, yan ang pwede mo i-hire. Private detectives, so they are not a member of the AFP or PNP, but involved in detective work. Next, have the security guard. So ngayon is ang tawag na po is yung tinatawag na PSP, no? Or the private security professionals. So this shall include any person who offers or renders personal service to watch or secure either a residence or business establishment, or both for hire or compensation, with license to exercise profession. So ito po yung dapat niyong kunin. Now, pag ikaw ay gusto mo maging security guard or PSP, ito po yung license to exercise professions. So yung mga security guard or PSP, so hired naman sila, depende, government, private, or company. Kung saan man sila i-deploy ng mga security agency. Next, ito na po yung LESP or License to Exercise Profession. The document issued by the Chief PNP or his duly authorized representative recognizing a person to be qualified to perform his duties as private security or training personnel. So, ito yung kukunin mo, for example, gusto ko mag-security, private security, or training personnel, ito po yung kukunin ko, license to exercise profession. So, syempre, pag mag-apply ako, need mo kumuha ng tinatawag na pre-licensing training. So, ano naman yung pre-licensing training? No, ito po yung meron kayong mga proper trainings, workshops, or basic na first aid para pag, halimbawa, na-hire ka na, meron ka mga basic knowledge. So, ano ba yung ginagawa ng isang private security or training personnel? So, ito po yung inukuha, license to exercise profession, pag ikaw ay kukuha or gusto mong maging private security or training personnel. What about the license to operate or LTO? A license certificate issued by the Chief PNP or his duly authorized. So, ang validity na yan ng license to exercise profession and license to operate is 5 years from the date of the issuance. So, medyo tumagal siya, so mas maganda. So, ano naman yung tinatawag na license to operate? So, itong license to operate naman, no? Ito po yung, halimbawa ako, gusto kong magtayo ng sarili kong security agency. So, ito naman yung aking kukunin, yung tinatawag na license to operate. So, mamaya, itatakal natin, what are the qualifications or limitations? Kung gusto kong kumuha ng license to exercise profession or license to operate. Siyempre, bago ka maging ganap na private security or training personnel or bago ka magkaroon ng sarili mong security agency, meron pong mga qualifications na kailangan mong i-meet para ikaw ay maging ganap na private security or training personnel or magkaroon ng sarili mong security agency. So, mamaya, tatakil natin yan. Next, we have the PADPAO, or the First Philippine Association of Detective and Protective Agency Operators, which is an association of all licensed security agencies and company security forces. So, ito po PADPAO, it is an organization. So, natin parang, for example, no, sa ating mga criminologies of the PRC, dito naman sa mga security o licensed security agencies, lahat ng licensed security agencies or company security forces, meron naman silang tinatawag na PADPAO. So, nakikita niyo po yan, madalas if you are observant sa ating uniform ng ating mga private security, nakalagay po yan dito po sa right shoulder. Yung badge or parts ng PADPAO. Next, the PNP siya, or the division of the PNP responsible for supervising and training and operation of security agencies. So, PNP Social stands for Philippine National Police, Supervisory and Case for Security and Investigation Agencies. Dito naman, balik tayo sa PADPAO. Ang head ngayon, 2023, updated head of the PATPAO, si Mr. Ramon D. Vergado. Okay, let's move on. We have the PNP Sasha. So, ano nga ba yung PNP Sasha? So, lahat po ng guards ay dadaan dito. So, sila yung nagpo-process and nag-evaluate dito sa PNP Sasha if you are suitable para ikaw ay maging security guard or private security or training personnel. No? Supervising the training and operation of the security agencies. The chief of the PNP Sasha, updated 2023 si Police Brigadier General Liumar U. Abugan. Next, we have the duty detail order or yung DDO. So, DDO is one of the most important thing na kailangan dala-dala ni private security or detective services during their duties. No? So, ano ba yung DDO or duty detail order? Sabi dyan, it is a written order or schedule issued by superior officer, usually the private security agency or branch manager or operations officer assigning the performance of private security or detective services duties. So, dito po sa DDO, naka-indicate yung name of the security guard. So, ano ba yung scope ng work niya, schedule, lugar, kung saan siya naka-duty. So, anong baril? So, anong service firearm niya? So, anong serial number? Anong baril? So, dala-dala po yan, ng isang security guard palagi. It is a document, yung DDO po na dala-dala lagi yan ni security guard. For example, tanong nyo, sir, for example, may kakilala kayong security guard, pwede nyo itanong kung meron ba silang dalang DDO. So, pag wala, pwede ka magtaka bakit wala silang dalang DDO or duty detail order kasi kailangan po, dala-dala ng ating private security yung tinatawag na DDO palagi. So, every month nag-expire dyan. Yung DDO po, ulitin ko, mahalaga po yan. So, lagi po dala-dala ng ating mga security guard po yung tinatawag na duty detail order. It is a document that should carried by a private personnel while in the performance of their duties. And next, the security guard force, the group of selected men trained or grouped in the functional unit for the purpose of protecting operational processes from those disruptions which would impede efficiency or halt operation of the particular plant, facility, installation, or special activity. So, dito naman, sa security guard force, it is a department in an organization that provides risk-based security services. So, under naman ng security guard force, there are types. What are the types of security guard force? Meron po tatlo. From the private security agency, company security force, and government security unit. So, dito naman po sa private security agency, examples sa mga business establishments, yan po yung mga hinahair nila, for business fields or private. We have the private security agency. Next naman, we have the company security force. A security unit maintained and operated by any private company or corporation for its own security requirements only. For example, we have the SM. So, meron silang magpapatingi, silang mag-deploy kung saan po, kung saan mapupunta kasi security guard, kasi SM, alam naman natin na, medyo malap siya, so kailangan niya talaga ng maramihang mga private security. Next, government security unit. Security unit maintained and operated by any government entity other than military or police. For the purpose of securing. So, dito naman, syempre, we have the military and police kung saan sila po ay nagsisecure or for the maintenance of peace and order. Next, we have the licensed operating security agencies. So, ito na po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, no? Na kung paano kung gusto kong magtayo ng sarili kong security agency, what are the requirements or qualifications para ako ay magkaroon isang security agency or magkaroon ako ng license to operate, no? First, sabi dyan, any Filipino citizen or corporation, gusto ko, natural born Filipino, pwede, association or partnership of 100% of which owned and controlled by Filipino citizen, may organize and maintain a private security agency or private detective agency. Pero kailangan, no, he must meet or she must meet the following basic requirements or qualifications. First, of course, Filipino citizen. Basta, natural born, Filipino citizen. Should not be less than 25 years old. Sabi, hindi bababa, 25 years old, college graduate, no? Or commission officer inactive. Tandaan po na, inactive service or retired na, no? Sa AFP or PNP, and has taken a course or seminar in industrial security management, and kailangan meron siyang sapat, no, na training or experience when it comes in security business. And of course, siyempre, kailangan yan security or good moral character. So, ito lang po ang isang tatandaan ninyo, no? Pag ikaw or gusto mong magkaroon ng security agency dito sa license to operate, kailangan new applicants for license to operate shall be required to obtain a minimum qualification or capitalization of 1 million pesos. So, medyo malaki. So, kung gusto mo talaga magkaroon ng sarili mong security agency, you must have a capitalization of at least 1 million pesos. Pero, hindi pa po natatapos doon, ano? So, dapat na meron kang capital na 1 million and meron kang minimum bank deposit na 500,000 in order to start your business operation. So, at least, millions, no? No, kailangan meron kang pera. Siyempre, of course, paano kung magtatayo ng sarili mong security agency kung kung wala kang pera, no? So, hindi ka pwede umutang. So, itong qualifications na to, dapat meron kang at least capital na 1 million, no? And bank deposit na 500,000. Siyempre, marami kailangan yan, yung mga gamit, papers. So, kailangan mo din ng mga trainings, no? Or experience para ikaw ay magkaroon or makapagpatayo ng sarili mong security agency. So, medyo malaki talaga siya, no? Yung bago ka magkaroon ng security agency, dapat meron ka mga milyones. Next, what are the limitations, disqualifications, or prohibitions? Siyempre, ano ba yung mga pinagbabawal, no? Number 1, no person shall organize or even have an interest in more than one agency. So, syempre, no? Bawal yan. No person shall organize or even have an interest in more than one agency. So, mag-under ka ngayon sa kabit system na no licensed security agency shall operate and promote, enter into agreement of merging or merger or kabit system. No? So, yung security agency mo, na bankrupt, then sasaluhin mo isang security agency. So, dapat po isa lang. No? Maintaining, no, a separate branch or unit or subsidiary office aside from the main office of the agency suited within the same locality. So, mag-under na siya sa kabit system. What else? Elective or appointed government employees, no? And the person related to such government employee by affinity, by blood, no? By blood or by marriage, affinity or consanguinity in third civil degree. No? What else? Siyempre, no? Number 3, no agency shall offer the render or accept services in gambling dens or illegal business establishments. For example, nagpunta ka sa isang security agency, no? O kaya magtatayo ka ng security agency, mag-o-offer ka ng mga services na illegal, or pag ikaw naman ay kukuha ng license exercise profession, ino-operan ka, no? Bawal po yun. What else? All applicants for license to operate shall be required to attend private security agency or company guard force operators and management seminar or workshop. So, kailangan talaga nila mag-attend ng mga seminars or workshops. So, you have the security personnel qualifications. So, under Rule number 1, Section 14, Prohibitions. Ano ba yung mga bawal or pinagbabawal under Section 4? Na license certificate shall be granted to an applicant for license to operate or license to exercise security profession with the following disqualifications. What are those? Letter A, having previous record of any conviction of any crime. Siyempre, bawal po yan, no? Na-convict ka na any crime. No? Letter B, conviction of any offense involving moral turpitude. So, na-involve ka, domestic violence, child abuse, o spousal or spouse abuse. No? Namububog ka, nananakit ka, no? Bawal din yun. Having been dishonorably discharged or separated from employment or service. Dishonorably discharged. Ibig sabihin, pag napatunayan na kaya ka pala naalis, no, is meron kang ginawang masama or hindi ka aya-aya. Being mental incompetent, syempre, bawal din yan. Dapat physically and mentally fit ka. No? What else? Being a user or addicted to use of prohibited drugs or narcotics. So, yung mga gumagamit ka ng mga pinagbabawal na drugs or narcotics, being a habitual drunkard, manginginom ka, bawal din yun, no? Inom ng inom, and a dummy foreigner. Ano po yung dummy foreigner na tinatawag? Example ng dummy foreigner, nag-purchase ng land, foreigner, and pinangalan sa Pilipino. So, kahit sa foreigner naman talaga yun, no? Ulitin ko yung dummy foreigner, for example, pumili ka ng nag-purchase ka ng isang land, pinangalan mo ngayon sa ibang tao, pero sa'yo talaga yun, yung lupa na yun, pero pinangalan mo lang sa iba, bawal po yun, prohibitions po yun, or prohibited po yun. So, hindi ka mabibigyan ng certificate na license to exercise, profession, or license to operate pag ikaw ay napatunayan na meron ka dami of foreigner. Or we have the rule, in rule number 5, license to exercise private security profession. So, ano naman yung mga qualifications? Under Section 1, yung mga nag-a-apply ng license to exercise profession is kailangan Filipino citizen, engaged in occupation of employment, either private security guard, private security officer, private detective, private security consultant. So, ano po ba yung mga pinagkaiba ng mga yan? So, after complying with both academic and scholastic skills, trainings, requirements subject to otherwise requirements prescribed herein under provisions. So, under Section 2, we have the basic requirements of private security personnel. So, ano ba yung private security personnel? So, work for individuals, corporations, or designed to protect their assets and property. So, ano ba yung mga basic requirements sa isang private security personnel? Filipino citizen, not less than 18 years old, no? Hindi ka bababa, 18, legal age. Siyempre, meron kang mga tinake na security courses, seminar, and meron kang sapat na training and experience in security business, no? Siyempre, good moral character, hindi ka na-convict ng any crime or violations, and regulations, rule and regulations carrying a penalty, prohibitions, stabilizations, and dapat, no, isa sa pinaka-importante, dapat physically and mentally fit. We have the section 3, qualifications and private security guard. Private security guard naman, it's a person employed by government or private. What are the following qualifications? Filipino citizen, high school graduate, physically and mentally fit, kung hindi ka bababa ng 18 years old, at hindi ka naman not more than 50 for new applicants. And security guards in non-supervisory position. And kailangan dito naman, no, magkakaiba sila ng mga qualifications. So kanina sa private security personnel, no, hindi na hinarapan. Dito naman nakaharapan ka ng pre-licensing training course. No? So kailangan mag-conduct ka pa rin ng mga trainings, no? Training courses when it comes in security under now section 3 private security guard. Next, we have the qualifications for security officer. So ano naman yung mga security officer? Sino naman sila? No person shall be licensed as security officer unless he has the following qualifications. So sino nga mas security officer? No, they are the one securing the premises and personnel by staying on patrol. They are the one who responsible for monitoring, so for surveillance equipment, and building inspections. Security officer po ang hawak sa kanila. So what are their following qualifications? Siyempre, una dyan, Filipino citizen, baccalaureate degree, no? At least a 4-year course. Graduate ka physically and mentally, and graduated from security officer training course or its equivalent. We have the section 5. What are the qualifications of the security consultant? Sila naman si security consultant. They are the one who analyze and assess security systems and measures. Tinatawag din silang security analyst. They are pinpoints the vulnerabilities in computer systems, networks, software programs, and works towards solutions to strengthen them against hacker. So what are the qualifications? Filipino citizen, physically and mentally fit, holder of a master's degree in either criminology, public administration, or yung MNSA and MNSA, Master in National Security Administration or Industrial Security Administration or Law. And letter D. So, dapat meron. Pag ikaw security consultant, at least 10 years experience, no, in security business. Sa other organization says, we have the qualifications of private detective. So, ano ba yung trabaho naman yung private detective? Search for the information about legal, financial, personal matters, verifying people's backgrounds and statements, and missing persons or computer crafts also. They are the one, private detective. What are the qualifications? Filipino citizens, physically and mentally fit, holders of bachelor degree, bachelors of law, preferably, or bachelors of science in criminology. So, dapat din daw graduate ka ng mga criminal investigation courses offered by the PNP or NBI or police training school and sa mga recognized training center. Kailangan, no, advanced ROTC graduate ka or its equivalent. So, what are the qualifications of protection agents? So, ano naman yung mga tinatawag na, sino naman yung mga tinatawag na security or protection agents, no? They are the security professional who plans and execute the necessary steps to keep high-profile clients or clients safe from potential harms. What are the examples of high-profile client? Example, the politicians or political figures, athletes or celebrities. What are the qualifications? No? Filipino citizen, must pass the neuropsychiatric test and drug test, must not be less than 5'4" in height in male and 5'2" for female. Kailangan at least graduate ka ng BS Cream or other related course. Pwede rin yung mga retired from the service or commission, PNP, AFP, NBI personnel, at least 5 years with good standing, syempre, and not be less than 23 years old, but not more than 60. Basta kayang-kaya mo pang gampanan yung pangkulin mo bilang isang protection agents, qualified. Basta mawit mo yung kanilang qualifications. And that's why the Section 7 exemptions from the basic pre-licensing training. So, kahit daw, mayroong mga exemption, sa basic pre-licensing training, yung mga veterans and retired military, police personnel, or those honorably discharged, from military police, personnel possessing all the qualifications mentioned in the preceding section shall be exempted. So kahit hindi ka nakuha ng pre-licensing training, basta na-wait mo yung mga qualifications na na-mention, and hindi ka na okay lang kahit na exempted ka na from pre-licensing training, seminar, and academic scholastic attainment. What else? And last of the graduate ROTC advanced HDF or its equivalent in the PNP training graduates shall be exempted from the required basic licensing training and seminar. So that will be all. I hope meron kayong tutunan. Thank you.
Hello, warriors. So for today's lessons, we're going to discuss the Rule 9 of Republic Act 5487, the rank, positions, staffing pattern, and also the job descriptions. Our learning objectives or lesson objectives is we need to discuss the security ranks and positions, and also we need to explain the functions to be performed by each positions. Okay, under Section 1 of Republic Act 5487, we have ranks and positions. So bakit po ba nagkakaroon tayo ng ranks and positions when it comes to the structures of the different organizations or company? So sabi dito, the security agency, operator, owner must be observed the required major ranks and positions in the organizations of that agency. So, bakit po ba kailangan or magkaroon tayo ng mga required na ranks or positions dun sa designated or dun sa isang agency or isang organizations? So, bakit po ba nagsiset tayo ng mga different types positions or bakit tayo naglalagay ng mga tao doon sa positions na yon? So, sabi din dito, the security force of any installations must be organized in accordance with the principle of responsibility and authority. So, ibig sabihin po pala kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng mga ranks and positions dahil po is nakakatulong yun para mas maging organized, okay, yung isang organizations or yung isang agency. Dahil nga po alam niya yung kanyang responsibility and authority. So, syempre, of course, kapag ikaw ay nasa itaas, okay, so, meron ka or napakalaki ng iyong responsibility. So, kasi nga po, for example, ikaw yung owner ng isang organization. So, bilang isang owner ng organizations, para mas maging maganda or para mas maging effective yung isang organizations nyo, dapat alam mo yung mga responsibility mo or yung kailangan mong gawin to that agency. And of course, each personnel must be assigning to positions which correspond to his experience, skills, trainings, and knowledge. So, syempre po, kailangan yung personnel doon or yung taong ilalagay doon is meron siyang corresponding experience. Dapat meron siyang alam kung paano niya i-perform yung kanyang trabaho, and also yung skills, yung mga kayahan niya pa or yung mga tinatago niyang kaalaman na puwede niyang magamit dun sa klase ng kanyang trabaho or positions, and also trainings. So, sa trainings po kasi nakakatulong 'tong trainings natin or yung mga training na 'yan para na rin sa credentials or, para na rin po ma-enhance or ma-boost yung kanyang knowledge. So, yung knowledge po na yun is puwede niyang magamit dun sa kanyang corresponding positions na na-assign sa kanya. And we have different types, sabi that security positions must be classified into the following. So, we have different types of security positions. So, meron pong mga different persons na nakalagay or naka-assign dun sa positions na yun para yun yung kanyang i-perform na trabaho. Okay, first classifications is yung letter A is security management staff. So under security management staff, we have security director, the agency manager, and also chief security officer. So class, ibig sabihin po ng security director is yun yung pinaka-rank niya. And yung position niya naman po is agency manager. So ano po ba yung pinakatrabaho ng ating ST or yung security director? So he is responsible or he is the overall head of both staff and field unit. So ibig sabihin class, siya yung may pinakamataas na positions or siya yung may nasa itaas. Okay? And siya yung may may handle sa staff department or yung sa kanyang mga tauhan. And also when it comes to fields units, so pag sinabi nating fields units, eto na yung pagbibigay nila ng trainings. Okay? Where he maybe delegate corresponding authority commensurate to their assigned responsibility. So, ibig sabihin, siya po yung may responsible sa pagde-delegate or pagbibigay po ng utos, okay, dun sa kanyang mga subordinate. Okay. So, with that, um, with that kind of authority, so pag binigyan niya yan ng trabaho class, so ibig sabihin, yung pinagbigyan niya ng trabaho is meron niyang responsibility. So, yung responsibility niya is kailangan niya yung gawin or tapusin or sabihin natin i-accomplish, okay? So, syempre siya yung pinaka-head, kailangan sundin siya. So, kung ano man yung ipapagawa niya, basta parte yun ng trabaho, so kailangan nilang sundin. And he is also directly responsible to the president of the company or corporations in the operations and administrations of security force. So, ibig sabihin po, si security director o yung pinaka-head ng security agency, siya yung may responsible na mag-direct, okay, ng responsibility dun sa pinaka-president ng kumpanya or corporations na kung saan yung corporations or company na yun is nag-avail ng kanyang service. So, when it comes to operations or yung trabaho, okay, na kailangang gawin ng security guard or personnel, okay? And also, when it comes to administrations of security force, so pagbibigay niya ng mga trabaho, okay, or pagde-delegate niya ng trabaho dun sa kanyang mga security personnel, okay? So, next is next we have security executive director or tinatawag din siyang assistant agency manager or assistant chief security officer. So, ano po ba yung pinaka-main task or trabaho ng ating security agency manager or yung tinatawag nating security executive director? So, si security executive director is assistant of manager of the security director. So, ibig sabihin, siya po yung pinaka kanang kamay ng ating SD. So, and he manage the security force in the absence of security director. So kaya nga po siya tinawag na assistant kasi once po nawala or absence yung presence ng isang security director, so ang may take charge or responsible po na mag-take charge to that kind of works na ginagawa ng SD natin is responsibility din po ni ating assistant chief security officer. Okay? So, siya yung nagmamanage, okay, lahat ng administrations, operations kapag wala po yung ating security director. And also, he is directly responsible to the security director. So, wala naman siyang pinagkaiba dun sa una. So, responsibility niya din, okay? Lahat ng iyong utos or ipapagawa, basta is part ng trabaho yan, kailangan niyang sundin. And also, siya din po yung nag-perform ng other duties directed by security director. So, syempre, may mga different tasks or tasks pa yan, okay, na kailangang gawin ng ating mga assistant. So, syempre, si security director masyado na siyang maraming ginagawa. Okay, so hindi naman na yan nawawalan ng trabaho. So, dahil may tiwala siya or meron siyang assistant, so syempre bibigyan niya yan ng tasking para siya ay matulungan or ma-i-assist din ng kanyang assistant. So, yun naman po talaga ang pinakatrabaho ng ating mga security executive director or yung assistant agency manager. When it comes to the management, okay, so sa pagpapaganda, siya po yung katulong ni SD or security directors when it comes to the pagpapaayos or kaayusan dun sa isang agency or organizations. So, yan po ang pinakatrabaho ng ating executive director, tulungan or i-assist yung ating SD sa lahat ng trabaho or when it comes to operations or maging sa administrations man yan. And we have security staff director o yung tinatawag nating SSD. So, staff director for operations, and staff director for administrations. So, ibig sabihin sa security staff director natin is meron tayong dalawang uri. Okay? Meron tayong staff director for operations and we have also staff director for administrations. So, unahin natin kung sino ba si staff director for administration. So, ang kanyang trabaho is the principal staff of security director for the planning, okay, and supervising or for the planning and supervising the matters of different activities pertaining to the management of miscellaneous administrative functions such as personnel, strength, replacement, discipline, and personnel service. So, ibig sabihin, class, okay, ng ating administration, siya yung tumutulong sa ating security director sa pagbibigay o sa pagbubuo ng mga plano, sa pagsusupervise ng mga matters or different activities na ginagamit ng ating security personnel, okay, para mas maging maayos, maganda yung isang organizations. So, when it comes to different administrative functions naman, papasok dyan yung mga personal strength or tinitingnan nila sa una pa lang. For example, hiring, okay? So, nag-apply ka ng security agency. So, ang may responsibility dyan is si administrations, okay? So, titingnan niya, okay, yung iyong kakayahan, so yung iyong disiplina, at kung paano ka magserbisyo bilang isang aplikante or magiging future security guard or personnel. Okay? And also we have staff director for operations. So, syempre, kapag meron na tayong nakuhang mga tao, hiring, okay, or nakuha na natin sila, kailangan dumain yan sa operations. So, ano ba yung kailangan niya when it comes to operations? So, sa operations po kasi, itong opisina na to, is responsible siya saan? Sa pagbibigay ng operations, trainings, okay? So, trainings, intelligence, and investigations. So, ang pino-provide ni Staff Director for Operations is yung mga operations o yung mga gagawin, okay? O yung mga trabaho and trainings. Para mas maging pakinabang yung isang tao, kailangan dumaan yan sa trainings. So, bakit ba tayo nagkakaroon ng trainings? Yung trainings po kasi is tumutulong yan para um, mas maging matatag ka, mas may maging alam ka, or awareness kung paano nga ba gawin yung isang trabaho na pinapasukan mo. Okay? Hindi po porket kasi na pumasok ka or nakapasok ka. Okay? So, nagustuhan ka ng mga nag-interview sa'yo. Okay? So, pinatawag ka ulit. So, ngayon, kapag pinatawag ka at ikaw ay pasok, okay, sa kanilang standard or sa kanilang agency, so, magbibigay ngayon sila or magpo-provide sila ngayon ng training sa'yo. So, yung trainings po na yun is para makatulong or makatulong, okay, sa awareness mo kung paano yung mga gagawin mo or paano mo i-perform yung isang trabaho. And intelligence, so syempre kapag meron ng trainings, so mai-enhance ngayon yung iyong intelligence, okay? Yung iyong kaalaman sa investigations, okay? So yan po yung pinaka dinidevelop nila sa isang tao kapag pumapasok po sa isang organizations or isang agency. And also, we have number 4, Security Staff Director for Trainings. Or eto po yung tinatawag natin Staff in Charge for Trainings. So, eto naman po, Security Training Officers may fulfill role comparable to the Senior Security Guard. So, ibig sabihin po, si Staff Director Training, siya yung nagbibigay na o nagsiset, okay, ng mga trainings doon sa mga senior, okay, or doon sa matatanda ng or matagal nang nasa serbisyo bilang isang security guard. So, class, ito ang tatandaan nyo, okay? So, hindi porket na matagal ka na sa isang agency or isang organizations is okay na yon. Okay? So, hindi gano'n. Kailangan mas sigitan mo, okay? Or mas mag-develop pa yung kakayahan mo compare sa una kang nakilala ng iyong organizations or agency. So, taon-taon yan dapat nagkakaroon ng trainings, seminars, para po magkaroon or ma-ensure yung pinaka-complete list or completeness natin when it comes to performing, okay, yung ating trabaho. So, nakakatulong din po kasi yung mga trainings and seminars na yun para po magamit natin sa ating trabaho. So, para mas magkaroon tayo ng knowledge, para mas maging malawak yung ating kaisipan sa kung ano pa yung dapat nating trabahuhin or i-provide dun sa ating trabaho or dun sa ating agency. Okay, so next topic naman tayo is yung ating Section 2 of Republic Act 5487, the stopping pattern. So, security agency or owner, manager shall follow the required stopping pattern as follows. So, ito po yung mga different um, stoppings natin, okay? So, first, we have the agency manager or letter A. The agency manager is automatically, okay, the security director. So, ibig sabihin po, yung pinaka-manager, okay, or yung pinaka-may-ari ng isang private security agency is automatically siya yung nagiging security director. And ang pinakatrabaho niya is responsible for entire operations and administrations management. So like what I said kanina, pag sinabi natin agency manager or security director, siya yung may pinaka-responsible or may responsible sa operations or administrations, okay? Sa kanyang security agency. So, para ma-maintain niya yung kaayusan, kagandahan, okay, ng serbisyo ng kanyang agency, kailangan na ma-manage niya yan ng maayos. Okay? And next, he also shall be authorized or signatory to all duty, detail, order. So, ibig sabihin po pala, si security director din po yung may responsibility sa pagpirma, okay, ng mga duty, detail, order. So, sabi ko, last time na topic na natin kung ano yung duty, detail, order, di ba? So, si duty, detail, order is a written document na kung saan naka-indicate dito na yung isang tao o yung isang security personnel is pwede na siyang ma-assign dun sa agency or establishment na kumuha sa kanya. And then, nakalagay din doon yung kanyang pangalan, yung locations kung saan siya dadalhin or kung saan siya ma-assign. And also, kung meron siyang issued firearm, nakalagay din doon. Okay? Yung license ng kanyang firearm. Okay? So, yan po yung pinaka-duty detail order natin. Siya po yung may responsibility na pumirma dun sa dokumento na yon, okay? Para masabi natin talagang valid yung kanyang pag-a-assign or para mapunta or mag-perform ng trabaho sa specific na locations na yon. And also, si director or security director din po and all other documents, communications pertinent in the operations and management of security agency. And he is also may delegate a certain functions to subordinate, provided subordinate is qualified to discharge the given functions in accordance with the law. So, ibig sabihin, sabi ko nga din kanina, si security director is siya din yung may karapatan na mag-delegate or magbigay ng functions or trabaho dun sa kanyang subordinate. Okay? And letter B natin, subordinate is required or qualified to discharge the given functions in accordance with the law. Then the security agency shall appoint the staff officers of training who shall be responsible for the trainings agency, security personnel in accordance with the requirements of 5487 and the implementations of rules and regulations. One, the trainees officer shall be licensed as security officers and likewise accredited such as by the trainings and educations of branch and SAG GSD. So, okay, so si staff director for operations natin is the staff assistant of security manager. So, ibig sabihin, si si security staff director for operations is siya din yung yung assistant ng ating security managers. Okay? Or yung tinatawag natin as ED. So, si security executive directors for the efficient operations of the agency. So, ibig sabihin, ang pinaka-purpose o trabaho ni operations is siya yung nagmamanage ng mas efficient or effective na mga operations na kinakandak ng kanyang agency. These positions includes the responsibility to canvass clientele and also implementations of contract and agreement. So, ibig sabihin, siya din yung responsible sa mga pagkuha ng mga kliyente para mag-avail sa kanilang serbisyo. And also, siya din yung nagbibigay. So, syempre, kapag meron siyang nakuha na mag-a-avail ng kanyang services, kailangan mag-implement siya ng contract or agreement. Yung mga kasunduan, yung mga do's and don't. Okay? So, si staff director for operations din po yung responsible dyan. Okay? And he is also responsible to conduct investigations and conduct of trainings. So, sabi nga natin kanina, siya yung may responsible saan? Sa pagbibigay ng mga operations, trainings, intelligence, and also investigations. Okay? So, kapag meron pong syempre, merong mga nangyayaring hindi maganda, okay, ang responsible sa pagkakandak ng ganyang activity is si operations. And also, siya din yung nagkakandak or gumagawa ng mga paraan para magkaroon ng mga trainings or seminars, yung mga security personnel. And letter D is staff director for administrations. So, another, siya din yung yung assistant ng agency manager natin for the effective and efficient administrations and management of the agency. So, kasi nga po si administration, sa kanya talaga, okay, yung pinaka sa pagkuha pa lang ng tao when it comes to human resources. So, under kasi siya ng administrations, okay? So, syempre, pag kumuha ka ng tao, kailangan unang tingin pa lang or sabi, interview pa lang, okay? Masasabi na natin na effective at efficient yung isang tao na to na magiging parte para i-manage yung isang agency, okay? So, syempre, kapag hindi maganda yung, for example, nagpakitang gilas during interview, pero nung nakapasok na siya sa agency mo, ay, napakatangad pala ng taong ito. So, sa tingin mo ba, manage niya yung gano'ng yung agency mo? Okay? So, gaganda ba yung pinaka-agency mo? Syempre, hindi. Magkakaroon niya ng, sabihin natin is, mancha, kumbaga. Okay? So, sakit pa siya ng ulo. Kaya kailangan, dito pa lang sa administrations when it comes to human resources, nasasala niya na yung mga tao or yung mga personnels na ipapasok niya dun sa kanyang agency. Para in the futures, hindi siya ganun na nakakasira or hindi siya yung magiging dahilan, okay, para masira or mawala yung isang agency. And si staff director din po is responsible siya for the professionalizations of the personnel, procurement, recruitment, confirming awards, mobility, and issuance of FE. So, dito nga class, sabi ko sa inyo, okay? So, una pa lang, kailangan masala niya na. Kasi dyan pumapasok yung pagkakaroon ng professionalizations. Yan yung binuboost o yan yung gusto nilang makuha. Yung nagkaroon ng professionalizations o professionalism yung isang tao. Okay? So, nangyayari yan pagdating ng mga recruitments, okay? So, kailangan during that time pa lang, talagang makita niya na yung informations or personal informations ng isang tao na to by means of interviewing or kaya naman background check. And also, syempre, kapag naman maganda yung performance ng isang tao, kailangan bigyan niya ng award para mas lalo pa siyang um, magkaroon ng inspirations, okay, na ipagpatuloy yung kagandahan ng kanyang trabaho. And next, letter E, the personnel procurement recruitment confirming the the detachment commander is the field of area commander of the agency, and detachment shall consist several posts. So, ibig sabihin po, si detachment commander or si supervisor 3 is siya yung tumatayong pinaka-field or area commander ng isang agency. So, why? Kasi nga po, ang kanyang trabaho is i-check, i-monitor yung mga different or several posts ng mga naka-assign na security guard para makita niya, okay, na yung isang security guard pa na to is pini-perform niya ng tama yung kanyang trabaho. Nagagampanan niya ba yung kanyang trabaho? Okay? Ang nag-check niyan, okay? Or yung yung pinaka-head ng mga post or yung mga taong naka-employed sa different types of establishment or agency or company is si detachment commander. Okay, next we have the chief inspector. So, si chief inspector po is siya po yung may responsible sa pag-inspect ng mga area covered by detachment. So, ibig sabihin po is um, ini-inspect niya or tinitingnan niya, okay, or mino-monitor niya yung paligid ng area, okay, na covered na iniikutan naman ni detachment. So, ini-inspect niya kung ano ba yung mga may sira dito, okay. So, for example, sa pader, okay. So, syempre sa area na may sira, kailangan palitan na yon, okay. So, kailangan i-report na kaagad yon, kailangan baguhin na. Bakit? Kasi nga po, maaaring pwedeng gamitin yon ng mga possible intruder. So, yun yung gagawin nilang daanan para makapasok sa entire establishment. Sa ganun po is kailangan i-report na sa immediate superiors, okay, para ma-address na kaagad na merong pwedeng possible na pwedeng pasukan, okay, yung mga intruder. So, when it comes to that activity naman po, ang may functions diyan is si chief inspector. Okay, so next tayo, security inspector. So, security inspector naman po is responsible for assigned by the chief inspector of the detachment commander. So, ibig sabihin po, okay, si security inspector is siya naman yung may responsible dun sa area, okay, na inassign sa kanya ng kanyang chief inspector. For example, okay, sa establishment ng sabihin natin sa establishment ng isang Cebuanan Lawyer, okay. So, ibig sabihin yung pinaka-assign o yung pinaka-responsible niya lang na tingnan or i-monitor is yung pinaka-inassign sa kanya na kanyang chief inspector. Yung pinaka-assign niya lang. So, hindi siya pwedeng pumunta sa kung saan-saan, okay? Or iba yung i-inspect, okay? Iba yung i-check. So, kailangan doon lang po sa specific na locations, okay? Na inassign sa kanya na chief inspector. Next is yung post in charge. It is responsible for entire detailed security office within a certain establishment. So, ibig sabihin po, for example natin sa Cebuanan Lawyer, okay? So, ibig sabihin yun lang yung pinaka-post niya, dun lang dapat siya, okay? So, lahat lang ng pinaka-kliyente papasok at lalabas, okay? O for example naman is merong delivery dun sa kanyang pinapasokang establishment. So, siya lang din po yung may responsible dun. So, dun lang siya, okay? Sa specific lang na locations na yon, which is the Cebuana establishment. And ship in charge it is responsible to security officers to schedule in a certain shift for particular period. Okay. So, meron po kasi silang shifting. Okay. For example, sa isang araw, okay, so siya is, ang kanyang duty is morning. Kaya naman po, yung isa is evening. Okay. So, nagkakaroon sila ng shifting or palitan. So, maaari din po na for example, okay, sa Cebuana siya sa isang linggo, ay isang buwan, okay? So, yun lang po yung pinaka-designated o designated area niya or locations niya. Isang buwan siya sa may Cebuana, Luwilier, Cabanatuan. So, after a month, okay, magkakaroon ulit ng shifting. Siya naman ay napunta sa branch ng Bungabon, Cebuana, Luwilier. Okay, so ibig sabihin po, nang nilipat siya doon is nagkaroon ng shifting. So, meron po kasi or monthly po kasi, okay, class, nagkakaroon po sila ng shifting. Okay. And next po, we have security guard. So, security guard is the one who actually posted as a watchman or guard. So, ibig sabihin, class, ng security guard, siya yung pinakatao, okay, na na-assign or na-post doon bilang isang watchman or taga-monitor, okay, ng mga tao or kaya naman establishment. So, pinaka-trabaho niya is tingnan niya kung mayroong bang pumapasok, nanghihimasok, okay? So, kailangan niyang i-guard yun, kailangan niyang proteksyonan yung kanyang nasasakupan, okay? So, security guard po ang tawag natin doon sa pinakatao, okay, na gumagawa or nagpe-perform ng pinakatrabaho. Okay, so next we have Section 3, License Requirements under Republic Act 5487. Okay, so sabi po dito, no person shall be designate or nor be allowed to fulfill positions enumerated and described in preceding section. So, ibig sabihin po, so walang kahit na sino, okay, na tao na pwedeng mapunta sa positions na yon, okay? Presiding to sections unless he is licensed security personnel. So, ibig sabihin, kapag hindi ka lisensyado or hindi ka qualified to that positions, hindi ka mapupunta. So, kailangan is meron kang licensed security personnel or ikaw ay isang ganap na licensed security personnel. So, first, must at least be a licensed private security officer. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan munang maging ikaw ay ganap na lisensyado as a private security officers para po ikaw ay mapunta or ma-occupy mo yung isang management staff positions na tinatawag nating security director, security executive director, or security staff director. So, kailangan ikaw ay lisensyado as a private security officers, okay? Para ikaw ay maging director, executive, at staff, okay? And also, letter B, must at least be a licensed private security training officers to occupy security management staff positions as directorial for trainings. So, para naman po, para sa positions bilang isang staff director for training, kailangan ikaw ay may lisensya as lisensya na private security training officers. So, yan po yung pinaka-qualifications or requirements, okay, para mapunta dun sa positions na yon, okay? So, ganun po kasi talaga. Kailangan 'pag tumataas yung rank mo, kailangan tumataas din yung pinaka-credentials mo, okay? Lumalalim yung mga knowledge mo, okay? So, you have a different types of trainings, examinations na pinagdaanan para lang mapunta sa positions na yon. So, kailangan po kasi is pinaghihirapan talaga yung mga positions na yan. Hindi po isang pikit mo lang mapupunta ka na doon. So, meron po tayong mga different types of stages or kaya naman po is ladder na tinatawag, okay? Para mapunta dun sa pinakamataas na positions na yun. So, pinaghihirapan po yun. Walang madali. Okay? So, huwag kayong magmadali. Stage by stage o step by step mapupunta kayo dun. Okay? Basta pag-igihan nyo lang. And next, we have letter C. Must at least be a licensed private security guard with supervisory training to occupy positions as a line leadership staff. So, kung gusto mo naman maging isang line leader staff natin, okay? So, ang kailangan mo i-possess is yung private security guard, okay? So, under or bigay yan ng ating supervisory trainings or yung ating PNP SOSHA, okay? Okay, so next topic natin is sa private security training under Rule 11. Okay, so lesson objectives. So we need to explain what is private security training and also we need to differentiate the categories of private security training. So first, under section 2 of private security training. So security training, it shall refers to the trainings and academic program. So isa siya, refers to the trainings and academic programs and courses duly approved, okay? Approved and prescribed by Philippine National Police and later on adopted by the Technical Education and Skill Development Authority or yung tinatawag nating TESDA. So, ibig sabihin po pala ng private security trainings is ito yung provide, okay, nila na trainings and academic programs para ikaw ay maging isang ganap na security guard. So, karaniwan naman po na binibigyan nila ng trainings is yung mga tao na interested na maging security personnel, okay? Or kaya naman po is maging part ng security management. So, syempre, bago po siya maging part ng isang security or magkaroon na, sabihin na natin is magkaroon ng license, okay? So, kailangan yan dumaan sa different types of trainings and academic programs for the awareness and enhancement and also the development of his knowledge and skills, okay? Pagdating dun sa kanyang trabaho or magiging trabaho. So, ang nag-approve po niyan is yung ating Philippine National Police. So, kailangan po kasi na dumaan muna sila sa different types of trainings and academic programs which is pasok din po dito yung mga seminars, okay? And later on, it was adopted by the Technical Education Skills and Development Authority. Okay, so sila po yung mga nagbibigay ng mga NC1, NC2. Okay, so yung ating ang mga recognized, okay, na agency, okay, sa pagbibigay ng mga o provide ng trainings and academic programs. So, accredited yan o approved yan ng ating Philippine National Police and adopted yan ng Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. So, ito po kasing TESDA class is based on my experience na din, okay? So, when I get my NC2, okay, nag-undergo kami ng exam and also demonstrations and also interview. So, during that time class, meron po dong isang officers, okay, o officer na galing siya sa TESDA. Okay, so bakit merong officer do'n na galing sa TESDA? Si TESDA po kasi yung nagmo-monitor, tinitingnan niya yung isang, ginagawa ni assessor dun sa mga, taong nag-a-undergo ng trainings and academic programs. Okay, and also it includes the pre-licensing requirements of individual security guards. So class, itong pre-licensing requirements na 'to is if ever na gusto niya talagang maging part ng security guard is kailangan niya kumuha ng pre-licensing, okay? So ibig sabihin o preliminary. So yan yung pinaka first requirements, okay, ng isang security guard. And other security personnel approved by Republic Act 5487. So, ibig sabihin, itong private security training na to is under pa rin siya ng Republic Act 5487. Okay? So, for the new law natin when it comes to private security agency class is Republic Act 11197. So, yun na po yung bagong batas natin, okay, sa ating private security agency, the Republic Act 11197. One, periodic and non-periodic in-service skills refreshers for SHOT security personnel. So, ibig sabihin class, okay, so si private security training din po yung nagpo-provide, okay, ng periodic and non-periodic in-service skills. So, ibig sabihin ng in-service, nasa servisyo na siya. Pero ano yung ginagawa? Dun sa kanyang skills, nagkakaroon niya ng refreshers. Okay? So, baka nakakalimot ka na. So, kailangan mo kumuha ngayon ng refreshers course. Okay? So, it's another trainings or academic programs po yan. Okay? Na binibigay sa ating mga security personnel para po magkaroon o ma-develop ulit yung kanilang specializations. Okay? And also, eto, as a private security personnel's development. So, kaya po nagkakaroon ng mga skill at in-service skills refreshers is para po sa kanilang specializations. Okay? For example, okay, saan ba ako magaling? Okay? So, ano ba yung kailangan ko pang i-enhance? So, ibig sabihin, gusto mo magkaroon ng specializations or also a development or improvement doon sa iyong kakayahan. Okay? So, nagpo-provide niyan is a private security trainings. Okay, so next section for our private security training institution. So, this shall refers to all persons. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng tao pwedeng mag-offer or pwedeng basta siya ay recognized or meron siyang license to operate or license to exercise. It is natural or kapag sinabi human being, okay, so human tao and or judicial. So, kapag sinabi natin judicial, it is specific, okay, dun sa isang establishment or, for example, Mega, okay, Robinson. So, yung mga yun is considered as judicial, okay, who that provides and or conduct of private security trainings or services. Kung saan sila po yung nagbibigay, okay, or nagkakandak ng mga trainings and services na ibinibigay nila dun sa mga taong gustong maging part ng private security. Okay? Okay, so next we have section 5, categories of private security trainings. So we have different types of categories of private security trainings. So we have free licensing, training programs, we have refreshers, and we have specializations. So first, we're going to discuss the free licensing training programs. So Like what I said kanina, free licensing is a program of instructions required for individuals seeking a license or certificates to hold a particular positions or title. So, ibig sabihin, kinukuha yung free licensing. So, when we say pre o preliminary, so pang-una, okay? So, para saan? Para makakuha siya ng certifications or license. Para saan naman po yung license na yun? Para po makapag-apply siya dun sa gusto niyang positions or title. For example, security guard, okay? So, ano po ba yung mga different types of courses na pwede niyang kuhanin para makapag-apply as a security guard? We have basic security guard course, we have security officers training course, and also we have private security operators, training seminars, or kaya naman po is a training trainers course. So, yan po yung mga pwede niyang kuhanin kapag meron na siyang mga o meron na siyang certificate. Okay. And next, we have refresher training course or refresher training programs. So, this is a periodic or non-periodic trainings, which is ibinibigay siya or design siya sa mga nasa in-service na kung saan yung pinaka-objectives niya is reinvigorating or developing a basic skills and knowledge. Ibig sabihin, kumukuha sila ng refresher trainings kahit na service sila para mas ma-develop yung kanilang kakayahan at yung kanyang kaisipan or knowledge dun sa pwede niyang mapakinabangan dun sa kanyang positions. As a matter of experience to enhance occurrence in service and future individuals. So, yun nga po yung pinaka-focus natin dito sa refreshers trainings, which is para magamit o ma-enhance niya yung kanyang service and individual features. Okay? Okay, so next is meron tayong tinatawag na specialized training programs. So, they shall refer to the training programs and courses other than those described to providing categories designed to developing previously gained skills and knowledge. So, unlike kanina, dahil sa mga unang present nating programs, yung isa is for initial entry. And then yung refreshers naman is para ipaalala sa kanya or para dun sa karagdagan na knowledge niya when it comes to the positions or kaya naman po dun sa kanyang trabaho. Dito naman po sa specialized training program is ang pinaka-purpose na to is i-expand kung ano man yung pinaka-current skills niya or kung ano man yung meron siya habang siya ay nagtatrabaho. So, dito is kailangan lumawak or ang tulong ng specialized training program is para mapalawak yung kakayahan o yung skills o yung kaalaman ng isang security personnels and also magagamit niya to sa kanyang future applications or positions. So, ganoon naman po talaga. So, habang tumatagal ka sa trabaho, kailangan hindi ka lang nakapokus sa isa. Kailangan lumawak yan. Kailangan dumami yan. Okay? So, when it comes to that trainings, okay, so kailangan mo kumuha ng iba't ibang trainings or kaya naman po yung courses na makakatulong na kung saan ma-develop yung knowledge and skills mo. Okay? Na mapapakinabangan mo in the futures or sa future positions mo. So, dito naman po sa specialized trainings program, ang karaniwang kinukuha nila na courses is yung intelligence and investigator trainings. So, sa intelligence natin is malalaman nila or magiging aware sila how we or paano kumuha ng mga informations sa mga tao, okay? And investigator naman is kung paano sila, um, makakakuha ng karagdagang informations, okay? And basic crisis management. So, ito ang napakahalaga ng basic crisis management course kasi nga po when it comes na magkaroon man ng crisis or problema, okay? So, sabihin na natin is may mangyaring hindi maganda, okay? So, alam niya kung paano siya magre-response, okay? Kung paano niya i-implement lahat ng nabuo nilang um, operations. Okay, so kailangan talaga ng mga basic, okay, requirements when it comes to the implementations of crisis management and personal and VIP security training course. So, syempre, as a security guard or a security personnel, ito ang pangkaraniwan, okay, na trabaho nila which is i-protect o protektahan yung mga tao, okay? And also, hindi lang siya normal na tao which is the BIP, okay? So, yung mga BIP is yung mga high-ranking personnel natin, okay? And also, armored car hero training course. So, dito is yung awareness ng mga armored car. Ayan. So, yung mga armored car natin is, for example, yung pinaglalagyan ng pera, okay, transfer to another locations, bomb disposal training course. So, syempre, when it comes to the bomb, okay, so kailangan aware din sila kung paano mag-dispose or kung paano um, magtanggal ng bomba dun sa specific locations just in case na meron lang naman pong emergency. And bank security training course. So, syempre alam naman natin sa bank is ang iniingatan diyan is yung mga asset, okay? And including naman din po yung personnel. But when it comes to bank security, syempre po kailangan talaga mahigpit yung kanilang security, okay? When it comes to securing in the bank. And we have basic aviation security specialized course. Okay, so next we have section 7, validity and durations of accreditations. So, dito we need to identify the validity and durations ng ating mga private security trainings. Okay? So, accreditations, recognition certificate issued except those under term status. So, yung term status po kasi natin is it is a temporary permitted to operate. So, while waiting a permanent permit. So, pwede po silang karoon na ng transactions but yung kanilang accreditations is temporary pa lang kapag sila ay nasa interim status. Okay? And shall be valid not more than 2 years unless sooner or terminated, cancelled, or revoked. So, ang duration or validity nila is until 2 years. But maaari po siyang sooner or later, pwede po siyang ma-terminate, ma-cancel, or ma-revoke, pwedeng mawala. Okay? Maalis sa kanila. And yung letter B naman natin is yung letter authority or yung tinatawag nating LA shall be one-time use authority issued by security training system. So, ibig sabihin, isang beses lang nila pwedeng magamit. To conduct open on uses class shall be valid not more than 6 years. And lastly, we have interim accreditation shall be valid for not more than 6 months unless sooner or later cancelled or revoked and may be renewed only thrice. And that's all. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned something new. Thank you.